Up you guys, welcome back to another Sunday breakdown. So this week I'm going to start with pound yen. I have two scenarios on this. So I don't know if you know the statement, like there's always bulls, bears, and there's everyone who's less wrong. So you can never be right in forex. So you have to understand there's always two scenarios that can actually occur in every pair. So in this case I'm going to show you what two scenarios that we have on pound yen. Then we'll go to the rest of the pairs. So we have key areas, this resistance and this resistance, then where price is right now. That was the highest high that we had last week. So the first similar this is a familiar pattern for me. So if you have like inverse triangle, so this is a triangle one, then it has to continue to here, then you can actually consider it as a complete triangle. So if price move boom boom boom, then from here it continues. Now that's a complete triangle, but it's just inverse facing the side instead. So right now what I'm looking for is price. Let me just put it on a hour time frame, then we can actually see the whole triangle and what we're actually expecting. Right. So as you can see, price was actually moving nicer. So this is almost the same thing as here, as if you get what I'm saying. So price move up, consolidate, move up to the resistance. Now it came down. It's almost similar as this, but it's a little bit different, but similar, if you know what I mean. So what I was saying, if I'm selling, like I'm already in a sell position, right? So two scenarios that I can actually expect on only on this pattern that I know is price moving down, pull back, make here a double top here. So this will be double top, then price should the downside. That's the first scenario that I can actually expect. Or price can just shoot down, consolidate on here, then it can actually continue to the downside, right? Then from here it can consolidate, continue again to the downside. So these are the two scenarios that I actually expect here. But okay, let's say I'm not looking for a sell setup. Let's say I want to look for a buy setup. What buy setup can I find? So I'm gonna show you on a 2-hour time frame what I saw. So that's why you get someone buying and someone is actually selling. They'll be like, oh, how is that? So this is how you get some people selling and how you get some people buying on the same currency pair. So I'll take this horizontal line, trend line, sorry, this trend line from this area going to the downside, take this midsection, then from there continue to the downside. So I already have one, two, the touch that was broken over here, and as if you can see, you can say 1 2 3. This is sort of like a triangle. So price is already broke above here, so you can actually expect another scenario here, price to pull back, then continue to the upside, since price already broke here, you understand? So from here what I can expect is price moving down, consolidate, move to the downside, then from there you can actually have price pulling to the upside. So for now, maybe from here only to here, everyone is agreeing that maybe we might sell. Most of the people, I mean to say. Then from here to here, it's all like your own risk, right? Either you wanna take it to the downside, or you can take it only to here, then wait and see what's gonna happen. But for me, I would say it's actually advisable for you to wait, guys. I mean, if you can't decide what you can do with this, it's better to wait. Next pair is Bitcoin. I know I haven't talked about this. I think it's been a year since I've analyzed Bitcoin again. So I saw like some of the patterns that I really liked on here, so that's why I actually decided to take this week. So first we had a double top here, 1 2. So we have two areas that are key here. So since we are expecting a double top, I mean, we are not longer expecting it, it's already there. We have a double top and we had an ascending channel towards the resistance, just imagine. And I don't know how I missed this. And Friday we had a drop. uh Over the weekend we had this consolidation up here. So I think it depends with the broker, but like with Bitcoin, you can actually trade through the weekend. But still, I was just looking at it. I don't really trade it on the weekend. I would just trade it on Monday when the market opens. So these are the two key structures that I know. Double top, one, ascending channel towards the resistance, two. I mean, that's like every reason to buy. What other reason? I mean, every reason to sell. There's no really other reason to buy here. I don't see any other resistance that can hinder you from selling, right? So if you zoom it in, you see price was actually again pulling back to test this resistance, then we can actually continue the downside. So I've already published this. If you check my trading view profile, you see I've already um, indicated that I'm selling from here to this end. Then just reduce your stop loss around something like this here. Yeah, in case it gets hit, but still I'm still okay with this one. So Bitcoin on Monday, we're killing it, guys. Next, so Euro GBP. So Euro Pound, I want to show you what we actually analyzed last week. Then from there, I'll show you what we are expecting this week. So this, what was this? This was 3rd of September, and price was actually following this. So we had a head and shoulder. So from this area, left shoulder went up, head came back down, right shoulder. Then from there, you had price consolidating under the neckline. So price was trying to test back the neckline, so it could actually go to the upside, but it actually failed. And price, we saw this structure and we actually sold. So this is what we sold, and this is the outcome. I'll show you. It's just playing right now. So price actually shoot to the downside, did a pullback as we said, and it went down. So price around this area. So I wanted to show you how you can actually delete everything that you have analyzed and still remain with the same bias. So to remove is just to remove the bias that you already had. So you want to see if price is gonna pull back. If you want to take your profits right now, then you can actually sell again, or you can actually change your bias, either buy or sell, right? So from here we're actually okay. Then we're actually looking for buy setups right now. So I wanted to show you what we looked at and why we changed our bias. So now this is the structure that we now have for Euro Pound. If you can see descending channel here, so this was the thing that I was talking about. So earlier we had price with the left shoulder here, from here to here, left shoulder, head from here to here, right shoulder, then the neckline, then you continue. Just delete this. Start again, here to here, head. Sorry, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, right. Then you have your neckline here to here. Then from there we had a structure like this. Price was now moving to the downside. So we can either get price to the upside right now, consolidate while it's actually going here, then we can actually have shit to the upside, but that's unlikely. So as you can see now, price actually following a channel, a descending channel. So I think it has to respect all the resistance that it has, the support and the resistance. So price bound to the upside to move to the downside. Here is the only way. I mean, it's the only time that it didn't respect this. It didn't come to this resistance. So it actually went back to the downside. Resistance, support, resistance, right? So this is where we're gonna find support when we're actually going to the downside. And I think our overall target for this head and shoulder was around around this area. So that's why I'm actually expecting for price to hit this confluence and we actually go to the downside. Final and last pair, Euro USD. Euro USD, we talked about this last week already. So I'm just gonna repeat a bit, but I'm not gonna say much about this. So what we have is an overall channel. This resistance 1, 2, third one is gonna be around here. That's what we'll be looking for. Then we had one, then the second one here, right? The resistance. So what we had another descending channel inside the descending channel, right, making this stronger. So we had a confluence with 1 2, the third touch gonna be here, making it a confluence, and it was actually moving in a descending channel. Let me just put on a small time frame for you. So 1 2, the third touch was supposed to be here, and as you can see, this was now a descending channel towards here. Then price put the upside, consolidated. So now the shape that is about to be formed here, I don't really know, but since like this is resistance and price, I think it's just gonna bounce to here. Then from there we can actually decide, are we gonna sell again or are we gonna continue the upside? But I'm still holding the bias of going to the upside instead of moving to the downside, right? So that's for everything. I mean, that's for this week, guys. I hope you like the video and don't forget to subscribe. See you on Wednesday.